Hello guys and welcome to the channel. Now today in Spintires Mudrunners we are gonna be summarizing up the Rage DLC map. Yes, this is the Rage, and actually the whole of this week we have been playing around with this map and with the cars that come with it. And what I can say about this map is that it's 40% covered with paved road. The whole of this is just paved road, and that is a good thing because majority of the trucks which were brought in this map, which were default in this map, weren't made for off-roading, and we're gonna be discussing that way later in the video. So with this map it came with 4 cars. We had the tractor, the B6A, and then we had the Jeep, the A469, and then we have the saloon car, the A698M, and then we have the truck T538. Such an amazing truck. So we're gonna start off with the saloon car, the A698. We're gonna start it off, and off we go. From the looks of it, it looks a bit rusty, and it's like kind of an old school car. I'll give it that, but it's not a bad car when it comes to road. And this is not a new car. Actually, I used it in a video. I played around with it, and I'm gonna leave a link on the top right side of the screen if you want to see that. And I'll say it's on the road, it's not a bad car, and the features we have, we don't have the differential lock and all-wheels feature. That makes it the worst car when it comes to off-roading. And also, if you look the interior, actually there's nothing much in the interior. Kind of look at that. That's what we have. We kind of have seats and a bench at the back, and yeah, nothing much to see here. When we come to the performance, as I said before, the lack of differential lock and all-wheels feature, it doesn't really perform very well, and you can see we are struggling a little bit there. So for this car, the disadvantage is that you can't really go off-road with this. You can't really depend on this when going off-road. That's all. So I think we're gonna park it here where we found it. This is the default location for this car. Let me back up a little bit. That will be the end of it. That will do. I think we're gonna park it here at the side of the road. Now the next car we're gonna be driving around is the D538. This truck is amazing. This truck, actually, I'll say, okay, let's start the engine, handbrake off. There we go, look at that. What I can say about this truck is that it can go anywhere you point it to go. And when it comes to appearance, okay, it looks a bit weird with the long front hood and the huge grille. Yeah, it looks like one of those Mad Max cars. So when it comes to the features, we have the differential lock always on, good, and always feature. Actually, I'm gonna turn that on. Look at that. That gives it the ability of going anywhere you want it to go. When you come to the interior view, we don't have much. Let me see. Okay, look at that. We have like kind of the red radiator at the back. There's nothing much actually. Oh, look at that. We have the seat. We have the seat facing the opposite direction. I think when we start operating the crane, we're supposed to be seated at that seat and then looking at the crane. So here we go, handbrake off. And I was saying, with this truck, yes, it is an amazing truck. Actually, we delivered 2 garage points with this truck, and it didn't have any problem when it went off-road and also the road. So that's the summary of the D538. I think I'm gonna park it here. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna park it here on the road sign. Here we go. That will do. Okay, oh, that will do. I think that will do. So I'm gonna leave it here, and we go to the next truck. Now with this truck, I don't know what to say about it. And okay, we're gonna start off with the features. It doesn't have a lot. Actually, it doesn't have, okay, we have only the differential lock at the rear wheels, and I think that that's the the tradition of all tractors. The big rear wheels are the one, they have the power delivered to it. And the appearance, yes, it looks like a normal tractor, and when it comes to off-road, no, it don't use it off-road. Actually, the only add-ons that we have for this truck are it's only delivering fuel canisters, what do we call it, repair points. That's the only thing that it can do, and also it performs well on oh, okay, sorry, it performs well on paved road. When you go to the interior camera, nothing much to see. It's just a typical tractor, and we have kind of windows all over it, like both sides, at the front, at the sides, and at the back. It's just simple interior as normal tractor is. Now, in summary, I'll say that with this truck, just use it to deliver what do we call it, fuel to various parts of the, just place this truck at various strategic parts of the map with fuel canisters at the back. That is where it excels very well. And when it comes to off-roading, no, we have to use the winch like 60% of the time, because its lack of four-wheel drive. So that's it about the tractor. Nothing much to say, just a typical tractor, and I think I'm gonna pack it here. That will do. So here we go, handbrake on, and we're gonna stop the engine. Now the next truck is this. This is the A469. Yes, we use it to scout the map, and if you like to watch that, I'm gonna leave a link on the top right side of the screen also. Okay, handbrake off, gonna start the engine, and handbrake off, look at that. Yes, it is an amazing truck. It has all the features that we need, and I'm gonna enable them right now. That's the differential lock and always feature. I'm gonna enable that because we are a bit off-road. We are not using the road because this truck has the features of going off-road. And when it comes to appearance, we can only attach the trunk at the top and a spare wheel at the back. And I would say it's not a bad truck for scouting, except that it is a very light truck. That means you have to really be careful when going on where you drive it, because the probability of you turning it over, it's very high. Like right now, I don't like the angle, which is slanting too, so I'm gonna try and drive it on the shores of the lake. Now with this truck, yes, as I said before, it has all the features that we need to go off-road, and with its small size, it can really pass through narrow spaces between the trees without any problem, compared to the D538, which is a massive truck. And when you go to the interior camera, it's not bad. Let's just put the handbrake there, and we have back seats. I didn't realize that we have back seats. Okay, so we can add somebody there, and they look like a bit filthy, but I really did enjoy driving around with it, and I'll say yes, use this. I recommend this to use it for scouting the map. And I think we came to the end of the map, so okay, yeah, so that's it. So I'm gonna park it here, and I hope you guys did enjoy that small summary. It wasn't huge, and I hope to see you in the next video.